Game 1 of the current series. If you're just starting out, you're in the right place. Continuing to follow Polt now through the Winter Assembly. That's Team SCV Life's Polt, who will be our red Terran in this game. Again, this was the round of 8, and he is spawning up in the 11 o'clock position on Antigua Shipyard. This is GSL Antigua Shipyard. His opponent this game is Liquid.Hero, spawning as the blue Protoss down in the 5 o'clock position. So there are the cross positions that the map rules require.
Is he Liquid's hero, or is he a Liquid hero? Is he an Aquaman toss?
I believe, depending on who you ask, he might be both.
Pylon and Supply Depot getting dropped at the tops of the ramps. So, the Pylon next to the Nexus, though.
Which is on top of the ramp, although saying on top of the ramp is kind of irrelevant.
Well, yeah, I was just thinking it's not, at the natural choke or anything, where you'd see more often with the Forge Fast Expand or any Fast Expand, really. Barracks getting started by Bolt.
And the gateway gets dropped to Hero, so it looks like Hero's just going for a standard safe opening. Not really expand. Now, Hero's been doing well lately. He just got back up into Code S, thanks to the Code A round of 3, winning there, or round 3. Whereas Polt, what's Polt been doing lately? He got knocked down to Code B, didn't he?
Believe so. Hero's finishing up his gas, and Probe is just getting past the wall now.
Gateway finishes, but it's not doing anything instantly. There were no chronos saved, they've simply been used on probes. Aggro probe coming in, attacking the SCV that was building the second supply depot.
Yeah, he does get out, though.
Yeah, the SCV moves to the other side, down to 15 health. And here comes the Marine chasing the probe away.
Yeah, he did see that there was no gas up at the time.
Now, Hero does go 19 Nexus, so he just goes Nexus after the gateway. He has 1 gas.
Yep, Polt dropping his own natural as well.
Yep, so no super early expands, but still relatively quick expands. They both have seen that the other has gone for an expand.
Yep, the Scout SCV is still up, and it's seen basically everything. Looks like he's come back in to do another round of the base.
Yep, the probe came in to do another round as well, but got shot down by these Marines.
SCV sees the Cyber Core finishing. Here's Zealot's going to be chasing around now.
Looks like the SCV just might make it out.
Yep, 9 health.
Chronos now being spent on the Warp Gate research.
Yep, Hero's natural finishes. Polt's natural finishes.
Polt now finishing up his first gas and starting his second. Also the barracks number 2 and 3 just finishing up.
Yeah, some Chronos going down in Warp Gate tech.
So whilst getting a bunker out in front of his base. Hero dropping gateways number 2 and 3. And 4. Still working off 1 gas though.
And both players just sort of continuing to macro up. Tech Lab getting added onto the first barracks, finishing just now.
Stalker pokes in at the bunker, loses its shields, and leaves. Now the Marines have unloaded and they're headed out here, chasing the Zealot and the Stalker away. They might kill the Zealot. They do kill the Zealot.
Just barely.
Now they're dancing, exchanging some fire with the Stalker. Down to half health. But it looks like they're gonna let it go now.
Yep, Hero moving some sentries out to hold the Xel'Naga tower. He has a proxy pylon in the southwest spawn location. Helping in 2 zealots, 2 sentries there.
Now factory is on the way, and also stem is being researched.
Hero dropping its second proxy pylon at where Polt's third would go.
And here's also now getting a forge. Here come 2 more zealots and 4 sentries up to the outside of Polt's base, joining that surviving stalker. Near to the proxy pylon. Also warping in 4 more zealots.
Polt scans Hero's natural and basically just finds out there's nothing defending it.
Hero is getting +1 ground weapons.
Starport and Stim are both half done.
The bios coming out, they kill the stalker quickly, and then they go back behind their wall. So there are 17 Marines and 5 Marauders out here in the bunker / behind the wall, versus 10 Zealots and 4 Sentries out here outside of Polt's base. Polt now getting his 4th gas.
Yep, dropping another gateway, 2 gateways. And Twilight Council is just finishing up. Starting Zealot charge immediately.
And chronoing it.
Here, moving a probe out to where his third will go. Our hero is. Polt's factory is on its way to scout.
So Polt is about to have 4 barracks with tech labs and 1 with a reactor.
Polt
and also
moving
his
out.
Starport has a reactor. Just produced the first 2 medevacs, which are moving out to join this bio ball. It's now in the center of the field.
Yep, taking out the Zealot that was holding the tower.
Scout factory is leading the way. They're knocking down the destructive debris that would lead to Hero's third, if he were to take a third.
Templar Archives just finishing up.
And Hero, it looks like, is ready to take that third. There's a probe waiting there. This Marine will find him. While the rest of the force moves on to that main intersection between the bases. Bunch of Zealots and the 4 sentries up at the top of the ramp. Ready to receive this.
One Archon taking some pot shots at the factory.
2 more medevacs arrive. Another Archon being warped in. Storm research is not on the way.
Polt's third command center finished and is now morphing to an orbital command.
It's a Ghost Academy just now finishing.
2 new gateways getting added on at Hero's front.
He is researching the Mobius reactor right away. That's the plus energy for ghosts.
And Hero now going to drop his own third. Zealot charging forth and getting punished by the entire bio ball.
Now Polt sees the third go down with that Marine, and then he runs out of there. Factory's still poking around here. Sees the pylon up on the high ground. About to be chased away by more of these Archons.
Polt's third lands.
Looks like the sentries and the Archons will be catching this factory and destroying it. It is burning.
It's a rough job that Scout Factory has. Looks like there's gonna be a little bit of fight over the Xel'Naga tower. A couple stems going down. Both just
Taunts the
disengage.
stem, taunts some charges, but both sides disengage right after.
Yep. Medvacs going to town with their energy and killing everybody up.
Now Hero moving up on and taking the central tower. Polt's moving out back towards his own bases. Hero's going to finish off this factory finally with his Archons. Now Hero's up at 150 to Polt's 166. Polt scans Hero's army out here. Hero turns around.
Personal cloaks for ghosts getting researched.
Currently there are 4 ghosts with the army. No more currently in production.
Yeah, Robo Bay just about to finish.
2 medevacs have loaded with a mix of Marines and Marauders. There are a total of 6 Marines and 5 Marauders.
Hero does have 1 Templar sitting at the mineral line of his main, as well as a pylon to scout that drop. Coming from the south, though. Bolt dropping a 4th command center.
Yeah, medevac's going to avoid the pylon, but they will go right over a probe.
See
Hero
if
sees
the
it, here comes
Templar.
the Templar. He's warping in. Templar feeds back on both medevacs, doesn't kill either of them. Reduces both of them to 67 and 63 health respectively. They turn around and drop on the other island, killing that probe that had spotted them.
Another probe very bravely going to replace that one with the drop still just sitting there.
They stand to go kill it and take out the pylon.
Meanwhile, armies started dancing around in the middle. Not engaging, but Bioball is moving into the south.
Yeah, that drop joins the main army again. While Hero is also pulling his army back by around his 3rd.
Yep. Meanwhile, his 4th is about a 4th of the way done.
Polt continue to move up. The Ghosts are out ahead. Ghosts snipe a High Templar. A lot of scans going around. Wants to see exactly where the Protoss forces are.
1 Marine is set on a waypoint to go check if there's a 4th. So there's nothing to stop him from seeing it.
He also sees that there are now a couple Colossi in this army with those scans. Now, 2 medevacs loaded up once again, mostly with Marines, just 1 Marauder.
Polt flying out his 4th command center to expand and starting production of the 5th.
A few Zealots moving out ahead here. It's a big stim on the whole army. Just kills a few Zealots though. More snipes going off, catching some Templars. A few going on Zealots. Now Hero turns and engages, catches a bunch of the bio and force fields. Quickly gets the ones that were caught quickly destroyed by the Zealots. Now Zealots coming forward, trying to cut some of the Ghosts. Polts are stepping in. It's going to be a close call in this fight. 1 Colossi just about to go down. Ghosts finally finish it off. A few Cloak Ghosts being annoying back here, still harassing.
Looks like they might. Yeah, they did get that last Colossi.
Now a few Marauders coming to help them again, as well as the medevacs. And just a few Zealots left here. Polt's up at 146, Hero down to 124.
Yep.
Polt pulls back.
Those no longer have enough energy to remain cloaked.
But he did preserve those Ghosts, and they did a ton of damage there in that, just staying hidden with their cloak.
Yeah. The Observer went down, and they just stayed alive. Oh, there's a new Observer out now.
Yeah, Hero lost and regained detection on them a couple times over the course of that fight. And ended up losing at the end.
Polt moving into Hero's 3rd, taking out the Photon Cannon.
Bunch of Zealots charging up, also reinforces Archons and some Stalkers. Polt pulls back for a moment, but now he's pushing back in again. Hero's units pushing forward as well.
Storm is about to finish.
Going down.
Storm finishes.
There are no High Templars here immediately to Storm. A couple of them, there we go, there's first Storm. Second Storm, a couple decent Storms landing here.
Yeah, several
another
good
Stalker
Storms.
arrives, or another Colossus arrives, was taken down by the Vikings. And now second and third coming as well.
Second bioball
Another
showing
Colossus
up.
goes down. Yeah, the bioball's being reinforced. Vikings are being shot down though by Stalkers, but they do have time to finish off that Colossus. So there are no Colossus left, and this bioball has free reign to destroy the Hero's third.
Yep.
Hero's down to 90 supply to Polt's 184. And then Nexus is going down and gone.
Yep. 2 new Archons getting warped in at the natural.
Just clearing out the last few buildings. That expansion has been completely annihilated.
Yep. Remassing his forces here in front of the natural.
Yeah, another wave
We're
of
trying to push him
reinforcements
again.
arrive, and now he's pushing in towards that natural. Stems a few units ahead, gets some hits on the Archons. Just a few Immortals now supporting this force. Hero is just shooting, scooting backwards.
Decent
Nice
storm.
storm placement. Another decent storm, but Polt has reacted to it well. Polt stems once again. This unit's getting pretty low, pushing up. A couple force fields cutting his force apart somewhat. Hero's still down at about 90 supply to Polt's 166.
Vikings landing at Hero's 4th, taking it out.
And now Polt clearing up this army in the front here, and Hero GG's out.
Yep, he was down to 2 bases, and Polt was just outmassing him at that point.
Well, and he was with the Viking drop, he was losing his 1 mining location.
Yeah.
And his army had just lost the battle at his front, so just out of options. So Polt instantly goes up to 1-0, onward to game 2.